Deus Ex Mankind Divided? Well, it's super hard. At least for me. Because based on the prologue, because of this desert level, I'm like, no! I either died or what's the word? I basically died or had to start over because of my own lack of knowledge of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I basically had to start over about 6 times already because of the prologue. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Comparison to the first one, it puts the first one to shame. I mean that in the nicest way and the goodest way possible. It just feels the same, but yet there's so many differences in that game that I'll have to get used to it. I can tell you this much: the control schemes for the two games are totally different. It's not totally different, but it feels different. Like you have to actually stand right next to it, next to an object to climb up. Otherwise, it doesn't seem to be responsive enough to actually interact with the thing that you're actually getting to use, like climbing up a ladder or hitting a wall in that game. I could tell you that the only gripe I have with it so far is the ladder thing. You should be able to climb either straight up or it should indicate that you're climbing up on a certain object the wrong way or something, because out of all the Deus Ex games, out of all the stuff in Deus Ex, that still hasn't been fixed, because I'm still thinking that I can climb straight into or straight up the ladder, because I'm looking at it at that position. So I'm thinking I could go straight up, not turn the corner and then climb up. Because that's what it does. I basically have to go behind the ladder and then it turns the camera to my position. So I'm like, what's going on? I didn't know how hard Deus Ex Mankind Divided was gonna be for me. I was up until 4 a.m. this morning, and I thought I was gonna at least be able to beat it in 4 days, but now I'm thinking 4 days straight, for that matter. Now I'm thinking that's humanly impossible, because the lack of knowledge that I have in Deus Ex Mankind Divided. This game is fun that I'm playing right now, but I will say it's very challenging. The reason why I had to start over so many times already is because of the stupid desert level. The prologue level, I was like getting stuck because you got invisible enemies and you got the desert trying to preventing you from seeing anything. So it's like, what am I going to do? I was like, because I thought I was going to be able to shoot through the game. That's almost humanly impossible now because of the prologue level, and the enemies are more aware of your positioning. You could still shoot through your way through the game, but it's gonna be a lot harder. I could see it. Because I could see it in the prologue level and what I'm actually currently on. In the game of Deus Ex, for me. I know other people have beaten Deus Ex, but I haven't beat it yet. I will get stuck from time to time because the other game for Deus Ex, Human Revolution, you could basically see everything. There was no like sandstorms or nothing like that. So in this instance, for me, Deus Ex Mankind Divided is a much better game, in my opinion. But it's a lot more difficult, for that matter. And every time I seem to YouTube Mankind Divided, it seems to get interrupted also. A lot. So, but it's not the game's fault, it's the lack of preparation that Sony did for Deus Ex. Their servers were always bad. Microsoft's is technically better in this case because they seem to not be able to be lost in the broadcast. So, because all of a sudden I could lose my broadcast signal. But it's not the game's fault, it's Sony's fault. Back on topic, I would still have to give Deus Ex Mankind Divided, if it was a score of 10 out of 10, I would give it a 9.8 because it's hard, but I was aware of that going into it because the first one took me at least 4 times to play it before I actually beat it. So it's gonna probably, I would say, quadruple the times I have to start over for Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So that is it for this video. And please subscribe if you get an opportunity to, it would really help me out. So, have a nice day. Bye. And I'm gonna go back to playing Deus Ex now.
Text to speech unavailable here.